I'm Dr. Tammy Nelson with Ask an Expert with your sex and intimacy questions. And today's question of the day is, Dear Tammy, I have a question for you. Can you really survive an affair? And my answer is yes and no. If your affair, and that could mean your affair or your partner's affair, is what I call a can opener, then that means one or both of you really wants to get out of this relationship. And an affair can be a nonverbal way of saying, I want out. Sometimes people have affairs as a way of getting out of a relationship before they even really know that they want out. And in that case, that relationship really is not a repairable partnership. On the other hand, if the two of you have suffered from infidelity in your relationship and you both decide, we really want to make this work, there's enough of a foundation and enough communication in our relationship that we want to really give a really good go, then several things can happen. One, I've worked with a lot of couples that have told me, our affair was the best thing that ever happened to us. Now, that might sound a little overly hopeful at this point while you're listening to this video. That just means that you're at the phase of infidelity recovery where you're still in shock, you're still frightened, you're still angry, and you're really doubting whether or not this relationship is going to work for you. If you're at that phase of affair recovery, you're not ready to make a decision about staying or going. You're still in what I call the crisis phase. And if you're in the crisis phase, what you really need to do is take care of yourself. So make sure you're safe, your kids are safe, you have a place to stay, you have support systems in your life to take care of your feelings, and your friends and family probably have some advice for you about whether you should stay or go. And this is not the time to make that decision. So give it a little time, let yourself get to the next phase of affair recovery, which is the insight phase. And you'll know you're at this phase when you start saying, our affair, instead of his or her affair, or my affair. So in that phase of recovery, an affair or cheating becomes something that happened to both of us. And you'll start to question, what was it about our relationship that led us to this? And when that happens, you know you're on the path to the third phase of recovery, which means creating a vision of a whole new relationship. And if you can identify that you're in one of those three places, then yes, you could survive this affair. And if you want to make that choice, there are ways and steps to get there. Connect with me at YourTango.com/experts/Dr. Tammy Nelson.